The name Kamdaboo, after which Irene Country Lodge named its spa, is actually a name not readily recognized today. But in the old days, ask any old timer, they'll tell you that the Kamdaboo tree, the old white stinkwood tree as we know it, was a token down in the Eastern Cape where the Kamdaboo area exists. We immediately identified the existence of a handful of Kamdaboo trees in this very area, and that was the cause for us deciding to name the spa Kamdaboo. I think you'll see in later footage there will be ample evidence of these trees, and it's a tree that does extremely well on the Highveld as well. We also took a look and said, where's the most tranquil spot on our whole premises to site the spa? And it turned out that the most tranquil spot was actually in the midst of what was an 18th century accommodation establishment. The building itself goes back to the late 1800s, early 1900s. It was then an accommodation establishment for the workers on the farm. The fittings might be slightly better today than what they were then, but the history prevails here, and we were very, very careful about incorporating all these old features in the building. We were also anxious that the Monuments Council were happy with what we did, and I think the end result was that we've captured something of old with yet modern standards of new. We also looked at the question of not just an experience at the spa, but to look at a 24-hour experience, and the siting and building of Kamdaboo coincided with the building of phase 2 of Irene Country Lodge, which was the addition of 20-odd luxury rooms, mostly situated in a forest, also mostly of Kamdaboo trees, and the two together make for a wonderful weekend experience. However, the local market is one which we find as important as our weekend market, and that's people who live in this growing area around Irene and who only have an hour or two perhaps to be pampered. So they're an important part of our clientele here at Kamdaboo. We also have eating facilities here on a very limited and personal scale, and a swimming pool as well for people in the warmer months to cool off. We are now very pleased to see how this little Kamdaboo spa has turned out, and we believe it really is a gem in this village of Irene, which itself means peace. But this is a spot where you can come for an hour or two of absolute peace and absolute pampering. Thank you.